Bernie Sanders announces 2020 presidential election run. Senator Bernie Sanders, of Vermont, announced on Tuesday he will make another bid for president by entering the already crowded 2020 race. Sanders made the announcement in an interview with Vermont Public Radio, which is set to be released in full later Tuesday morning. "We began the political revolution in the 2016 campaign, and now it's time to move that revolution forward," he told the radio station. Sanders, a progressive socialist, put up a serious fight against Democratic contender Hillary Clinton in the 2016 primary. "Together, you and I and our 2016 campaign began the political revolution. Now, it is time to complete that revolution and implement the vision that we fought for," Sanders will say in an email to supporters announcing his candidacy. The 77-year-old Vermont independent senator, who started his political career as a Gadfly perennial candidate, remains a pacesetter of progressive politics in America. Sanders pushes a liberal socialist agenda that includes everything from Medicare for all to a $15 minimum wage to free college tuition. And early polls show him far ahead of the rest of the pack and trailing only former Vice President Joe Biden in the nascent 2020 field. 3 years ago, during our 2016 campaign, when we brought forth our progressive agenda, we were told that our ideas were radical and extreme, Sanders said in the email. But with greater expectations comes less room for error and, given the size of the still growing 2020 field, potentially less room to grow. Sanders will come under more scrutiny than ever before from both the press and political rivals, including from sexual harassment allegations against 2016 campaign staffers that have roiled his campaign in waiting in recent months. And instead of being the main alternative to a prohibitive frontrunner, as he was against Hillary Clinton, Sanders now faces stiff competition from the wide array of candidates for his core supporters of progressives and young people. Even some of Sanders' former staffers have already signed on with other candidates, though many have remained loyal. And some Democrats remain bitter about 2016, accusing Sanders and his followers of damaging Clinton in ways that contributed to her defeat against Donald Trump. But at the same time, Sanders will be much less lonely in the Democratic Party of 2019 than the one that existed in 2015 when he entered the presidential race.